So, what is the Helium browser and is it actually better than Google Chrome? And how much can I customize it? All of these questions will be answered in this video. I've been using Helium for the past couple months and I'm going to give my complete honest take on it, what I like, what I don't like, and whether or not I think you should personally use it. So, let's open it up. So, this is not the page that you will be met with. This is just kind of like how I have mine set up currently, but I will show you what the default look looks like. And so, as you can see, it is very, very bare bones. Nothing really that clutters like your feed when you get onto it. Um, First and foremost, this comes with ad blocking by default, which honestly I think is like a must. And this thing has just made my experience just like a whole lot better. And you can do quite a bit of things with Helium. So, for example, you can customize the browser layout. Currently, I'm using vertical. You can also do the classic, which is just like the standard one that most people are used to, dynamic, compact. Um, but honestly, I just think vertical is the true superior browser layout. If you disagree with me, then I really don't know what to tell you. And you can also customize it as well. So obviously changing like the colors, changing it to light mode. Although, oh my gosh, but yeah, nothing too crazy. Wallpaper, toolbar, um, nothing too crazy. And you must be asking yourself, well, can't I do most of this already in Google Chrome or some other browsers? And my answer to you is yes, you can. And the one thing I do want to say about Helium is that they make it very, very easy to switch from Chrome over to Helium. And I'll give you a quick demo of actually what that looks like. So, for example, let's say I'm creating a new profile for Helium, right? So let's just call this test. And you're kind of met with this onboarding page, and so you can configure it. You can basically allow them to connect to their services, proxy stuff, and also changing what your default search engine is. So, for example, Google, is very, let's just say, pushing their kind of like AI integration into search, and so it's quite easy to just use DuckDuckGo or Ecosia, or Microsoft Bing if anyone actually really uses that. But let's just say for today's video, we'll just go with DuckDuckGo. And so you can also import a lot of the stuff that you already have been using with Google Chrome. So if you have a bunch of bookmarks, extensions, even like your browser history, you can do all of this with like literally one click of a button, and everything will be brought into Helium. That way you don't have to spend like a couple hours like transferring everything over, which honestly would suck. And so I won't do that right now, but I'm just glad that they do give you that option. And so once you're done, basically this is what you're met with. It's very, very bare bones, as I said. But honestly, I kind of like it like that. It kind of gives you the freedom to customize it however you want. And yeah, so for example, let's just say like what's World Cup games were played today. This is basically what it looks like. So ad blocking by default, pretty good. And one other thing is that no passwords are ever stored. So if you're someone who has like a bunch of unique passwords, then you might want to use a password manager if you're using Helium. But if you're like most people using the same password, then you probably won't run into many issues, honestly. And so, one thing that does come with ad blocking is that YouTube videos have no ads. So, for example, let's just say like this video, right? Bit slow there, but yeah, basically you won't get any ads. Like even once the video starts, even midway through or at the end, you won't see ads ever, which is pretty good. So if you have YouTube Premium, you can throw that out the window when you're using this. But yeah, that's like the main Helium experience for me, at least personally. It's been really great. I honestly do not really use Chrome actually really at all. And if you've been thinking about ditching Chrome or potentially trying out different browsers, I highly recommend using Helium. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a comment or like. Feel free to check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!